Hello and welcome back to Leading with Raquel. So today we're going to talk about your superpower. What is your superpower? And we're also going to discuss what is your villain. So one of the first steps I want you to look at is what are your skills? Your skills are things that you probably have learned over time. You're really good at them. So just jot down, what are your skills? Name them. Write all of them down. Just keep writing until you can't think of any more skills that you have. Okay. The second step I want you to do is what are you a master at? Now you might have a lot of skills that you have acquired over some time. What have you mastered in your skill set? The next step I want you to do is think about your talents. The talents are things that you have just come naturally to you. It is something that the heavens have given to you. What are all of your talents? Write them out one by one. Just keep writing until you can't think of any more talents that you have. What talent have you mastered? The talent that's on your list that truly sets you apart from anyone else, that looks different, smells different, tastes different, whatever it is that you do that you are a master at in your talent realm. Now that you're looking at your skills and your talents, because in order to be a leader, you have to have them. So I know you have them. So just dig deep. If it's taking you some time to think about it, pause the video and just begin to write. Just even those skills or talents that are lying dormant, those things that you haven't been looking at for quite some time. I want you to look at those too. I want you to write those. Once you get them, I want you to tell me which of these areas are you currently using? Are you using those areas that you have identified as your mastery? Have you used them in your leadership? Are you using them in building your finances? Are you using them in any area of your life? I just wanted you to take a moment to think about that, because these are the things you're really good at. So these are your money makers. Just want to let you know that. That's just a sidebar. If you are not using them, I want to ask you a question. What are your villains? What things are keeping you from achieving or operating in your mastery? What things have you told yourself? What people have you allowed to speak into your life to tell you things that are contrary to what that paper says, what you know to be true? I want you to just take a moment to think about your villains, whether it's internal villains, external villains, whether it's family, whether it's distractions, whatever they are. I want you to get a separate column and I want you to write those out. And after you've done that, this is one of the many chapters that we'll have over the next 30 days to really discover who you are as a leader, who you aspire to be. So this is just the first step of many. Get your notebook, keep your sheets, but this is going to be important. I want you to know what your talents are, what your skills are, and who are your villains. And ultimately, what is your mastery? Don't be afraid to call yourself a master, because you are a master. A master is inside of you. If you have spent time on any skill or any craft or any gift or any talent, I want you to know that you are a master in that. And is there an opportunity to gain better mastery in any of those areas? Because that's your area, that's your sweet spot. That sweet spot is so important because that's the place where it wouldn't matter if you made money or not. You would do it. And if you have that thing that gives you absolute joy, that is an area that you should absolutely be operating in. And we have to find out why you're not, if you're not. And if you are, we have to find ways that we can bring that to the next level. And that's what we're going to try to work on. Thank you again for leading with Raquel. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe or forward it to someone that you know could use some tips or tools to help them advance in leadership or advance in their finances. Thank you. See you soon.